Hello, friends. Good morning. I hope everybody is having a good day. I am having a good day. This is my tomato bonsai, and as you can see, it's a little bit sad. And in this occasion, I think it is sad because it needs more soil and maybe fertilizer and get things moved around there. So let's see, look into the flowers coming up. They're still there. So I'm going to take this opportunity to move the soil around, change the soil, add fertilizer, and it may help. So we will see. Okay, so I brought my bonsai tools. They're quite big for this tree, it seems to me, but I mean, that's what they're meant for. So may use some of these scissors for the roots or something. I have some potting mix to change the soil and this container here to put everything in there, mix it, and then put it back in there. So that is what I'm doing. And I don't have a way to hold my phone, so that's why I'm showing you step by step in a way that you can imagine, but I'll try to show you as much as I can. Okay. Okay, you guys, so I found a way to hold my camera, but now my battery is dying, so one thing after the next, but it's okay, we'll just connect it. Just 1 second. Okay, seems like it's charging now. Well, first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this stick to remove little decorations and the soil, to lose the soil, I guess. Putting all the little decorations away. Ladybug. My ladybug just came apart. Oops. Alright, more rocks. There's a little puppy in here. Little puppy. There you go. More decorations. Take those leaves away. And now we have to take the tree out. So this is probably the part where I'm trying to be the most careful. I'm thinking if the soil gets out, it's okay. I have this tray that will still hold on to it. I'm using my fingers too. Okay. And it's gonna come up all out. There we go. These the roots. There's a rock. So all the soil seems like is attached to the roots. That probably doesn't have anything to feed on anymore. And this little one, I don't know if to separate it or not. I'm trying to think, what should I do? I'm thinking it will look nice if they stick together the way it has been. So I'm just taking all the soil from the roots, teasing the roots, that's what they call. I don't know if this is healthy or not, but I'm just trying to lose the roots. a little bit. Okay. You can see all the roots growing up in there, from the little plant and the big plant. So I'm gonna keep them together, I think. I'm going to just cut the roots from both of them and keep them growing like this for now. So let's see what we use for that. Hopefully is this looks like has potential. Let's see. Oh, it does. Good. I haven't even learned how to use these tools just yet, but a lot of time I'll just try things out. After I do some research also, sometimes I say, oh, okay, that makes sense. But a lot of times I just try things myself. And I use tools that work but may not be made for that. But still, as soon as it works, I use it. The full moon just passed, so I think this is a good moment to do this. And because looking at the plant being so sad lately, I'm like, okay, you need more space. So that is how I cut the roots. It's almost like a haircut. There you go. So now I'm going to put all this soil, put the tree aside carefully, and then I'm going to use this container here, and I'm going to throw the old soil there because I like to use the roots, the same roots that I took, and put them in there. So I empty it. Add the rest of the soil that I took away. I'm going to add some new soil to it. I'm gonna add there. And then I'm going to mix all that, whether with a tool or your own hands. But sometimes it's best if you use gloves, especially if you are working outside in the garden. I mean, this is potting soil, but there is some things that, you know, your skin do not tolerate. So I don't know, sometimes I like to touch a lot with my hands, but lately I've been like being more careful with the skin. So anyway, I mixed it in there. And now, to be honest with you, I have these two plant food. This is plant food. Well, they're both plant food, sorry. I have two different food for this plant, okay? So this one is Bio-Tri-Bloom 244, offers flowering and fruiting plants essential nutrients to superior bloom and bountiful harvest. So that is supposed to be for flowers. Now this one is Bio-Tri-Grow 433, provides plants with essential nutrients for roots, stems, and foliage. So at this point, I don't know which one I want to use because the roots just got cut off and it's going to flower too. So honestly, I don't know, but I'm going to use the roots because I feel like maybe if I feed the roots, everything else comes in place. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the one for the roots. And it says, add 2 spoons of Biotribe Grow per gallon of water with every watering. So I'm not going to add anything in here right now. I'm just going to move this back into the bonsai, and then when I water it, I'm going to water it with the food already in the water. So I'm gonna put things back together. And here we have to find a way where they will sit comfortably and then they will keep on growing and looking nice. So I guess I don't know why I like this part here. And so I'm going to leave them looking this way at this point. And another time I might move them around, but this is what I'm going to do now. And so I'm going to start filling, and I'm going to use my hands. I know I contradict myself a lot, but that's part of life, I think. So this little one needs some support in there. I feel like the old roots help to give texture to the soil so that as the new roots grow, they have something to hold on to. I guess that's what we call ancestry. It's funny, but maybe it's not, I don't know. But it's all there. All right, so I think it's enough for now, and I think this will keep them at least until maybe for the next month or so. Maybe the next full moon I check on it again, because after every full moon I kind of fix the roots. Not right on the full moon, but maybe 3 days after the full moon has passed. I like to work with the roots. But every moon has their, I don't know, their magic. So I'm learning every day about the best ways to do things. But there is so much time to read and so much time to take action. So that's why I don't worry about, sometimes I don't worry about making mistakes, because I feel like we are all learning. And even if somebody asks in the comments, well, you should have done that, that even helps, you know. So at the end, it's all good. Oopsie, sorry. Didn't mean to treat you that way. Right. I know. Okay, I think it's enough soil. I think it's holding it all together. And now we're going to put the decorations back. So I like to put like a little pot in there with the rocks. And these little rocks I found in the Dollarama, and they charge with the sun. And then sometimes when I go into my office and it's dark, they are shining, and so it looks all fantasious, like the way I like things, fantasious, full of fantasy. Here's my ladybug. Let's go back in there. Here's the little puppy sleeping. He goes in there. It's another rock here. And I like to put the old leaves in there too. You know, in a forest, when their leaves fall from the trees, they fall right there next to the ground. So I like to make it all as it would be as possible. But let's see. There. So now that is all back in there, I'm going to prepare the water and spray just the soil. This time, I don't know if it's good or not, but this time I'm going to skip the leaves and I'm going to just focus on watering the soil, just to be safe, and see how the tree goes back to being happy and nice. So I'm going to prepare the water. Okay, so I have mixed the food in my water container that I use for this type of things, and I have also another bottle of water for the leaves without food. And so I'm going to spray first the soil with the food plant already mixed in the water. Make sure. I'm not trying to touch the leaves just in case it's too strong. I don't know what difference would that make, but just in case. So I wet it really well. Okay, so that's good. Now I'm just gonna spray the leaves. It's just water. Not how much in there. That's why it sounds like that. Okay, so I'm going to leave it for now. I'm gonna put it on the nice tray. Move this around. This is my tray to move it without moving the tree. Then I'm going to show you what it looks like with the flowers now. Right there, look at the beautiful flowers that is still not coming up just yet. And hopefully after changing the soil and giving it more space, then the flowers will come up. So I will definitely update you on how that goes. And for now, I'm just gonna put my tree back in a place where it gets nice lighting. And now it's away from the window because it's really cold. It's getting cold outside, so it's not helping. So I don't have it by the window anymore. It's just under a light. And hopefully I'll share a picture when it's a little bit happier, because it takes a little bit for it to change its mood when it becomes so sad. So anyway, this is my update for now, and maybe I add a picture in the community of how it looks like after it changes its mood. Anyway, a big kiss and a hug, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.